reversing hearing loss and tinnitus. Aldosterone is a hearing hormone. And the sensory neural hearing loss is the typical hearing loss that you have when you have this in inner hair cells with aldosterone. So what is sensory neural hearing loss? That will be explained. Sensory is actually the sensitive cells and system that is here in the inner ear. And neural means that the nerve, that the auditory nerve here is affected. It's a hearing loss from when you have low aldosterone levels, that where you don't hear the high tones so much anymore, and high frequency tones. Okay, but the low tone sounds, frequency tones, you also hear them less, but not as worse. So it's really typical. This is the same hearing loss you have when you get older, and that type of hearing loss, presbyakusia it's called, is actually improved with aldosterone. IGF-1 we'll look of course in details in the model. Here about IGF-1, the other hearing hormone. Did you know that a local administration of IGF-1 in the ear also reverses sudden hearing loss in humans? Hearing loss caused by ischemic current injury in mice and hearing loss induced by antibiotic in guinea pigs. So various types of hearing loss you restore by putting just in the ear a drop of IGF-1. And it works. We'll talk about a patient having a strong improvement with this treatment. It even decreased the tinnitus at the same time. So there are references about IGF-1 treatment reducing hearing loss. Also, in one study was done in humans. And how to reverse tinnitus? Well, many different ways that can help to watch out with the air pressure, to not be tired and things like that. But the diet high in salicylates may help. Aspirin is salicylic acid. And you have actually, the salicylates are actually plant hormones. So you have that in natural foods, but they can also be added as a preservative in food. And you find it often in tomato-based sauces, ketchup, and tea and wine and fruits and fruit juices can contain it. So people that have tinnitus may have to watch out for diet high in salicylates. And so we give more information in the model about that. Also, what about oral zinc treatment? I said that decreases chronic tinnitus, but not in these studies. You see studies with patients not having a deficiency. It doesn't seem to work for tinnitus. Also, in other patients, no efficacy on tinnitus, only 7% improved, which is not really remarkable. But I will show a study where it does work when the zinc in patients who have actually low zinc levels. So it works in patients with low zinc levels. Tinnitus, hormone deficit supplementations, we see that there's actually, in hypothyroidism, there's more tinnitus, and the more hypothyroidism is, the more severe the hypothyroidism, the more serious there's tinnitus. And you see, for example, in this study here, in 1976, patients who had hypothyroidism and tinnitus, they all reported relief with treatment, with thyroid treatment. And this I can really testify that my patients with tinnitus, when they're put on thyroid hormones, 2/3 of them really improve substantially with the treatment. So here are references that are showing association between hypothyroidism and tinnitus. Also another treatment, oral melatonin, 3 milligrams a day of oral melatonin, just 1 month of treatment, significantly greater decrease of tinnitus scores. And especially in men with bilateral tinnitus, they had the greatest improvement.